Predicting the MLB All Star Game is much tougher than, say, the NBA All Star Game or the NFL's Pro Bowl because the MLB All Star Game most resembles a real game. There are no limitations or rules prohibiting pitchers or hitters to perform to the best of their abilities, but that's exactly what makes handicapping this game so difficult, which is exactly why I've invited our MLB expert and longtime handicapper Ross Benjamin on to take on the challenge of making a pick on this game. Ross, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you for having me, and challenge is an understatement.
All right, well, let's give it a try here. Players get a limited window of opportunity to make an impression in the All-Star Game, so each player will be striving to be on their A game 100% of the time. Ross, first question I really want to throw at you here. Usually when handicapping a game, we really hone in on pitching mismatches or teams' OPS, but is that something we can do here, Ross? All of these players are elites, so what should we be looking at here to make great picks for the game tonight?
Well, I mean, those are very good points, and the bottom line is throw that out the window because at the end of the day, as you alluded to, each of these players are pretty much limited in their appearance time, especially the pitchers. So as far as statistics go, you could throw those out the window. And the bottom line is, like I spoke about during my MLB totals video, I would highly advise wagering on these types of games. But the bottom line is also that if you are going to make a wager on this contest tonight, please err on the side of caution. And also, I would highly advise you make a wager at a minimum amount that you normally do. So having said all that, the only thing to look at here is, well, let's look at the weather first of all. This has all the potential of being an absolute nightmare for Major League Baseball, Megan. There is a 78% chance of thunderstorms at game time, and that could create a major headache, considering the fact that under the new rules now of Major League Baseball that they adopted a couple years ago for the All-Star Game, whoever wins this game tonight, that league will earn home field advantage in the upcoming 2015 World Series. No longer could they do what they did like in that 7-7 game years ago where they suspended the game because both teams ran out of pitchers, and also the fact that they can't shorten this game unless weather really dictates that they can't play the full 9 innings because of all that's at stake. So it has the potential to be a real headache for Major League Baseball this evening, and also take away from the fun of the game itself because weather could no doubt hinder how this game is being played.
Well, hopefully that weather will hold off for us, Ross. Now, the National League takes the favorite on the lines tonight at -115 at Pinnacle, while the American League sits at +106. That's really interesting to me because the American League is 7-3 in their last 10 All-Star games. Tough decision here, Ross, but who do you like on the money line tonight?
Yeah, if you even go back further, 13-3-1 with that 7-7 game, by the way, in the last 17 years. You know, it's a crapshoot tonight. I really don't look at, as I alluded to in the prior video we did on the total on this game, sports betting is an inexact science. We constantly have to tweak from day to day to be successful. And when you apply that to an all-star game, it becomes an even more inexact science. I'm going to have the smallest of leans on the American League +106 tonight over the National League. But I have to be truthful here, folks. I'm not wagering on this game myself. I would highly advise, again, if you're going to make a wager, err on the side of caution.
All right, excellent advice there from our expert handicapper Ross Benjamin with your money line play on the MLB All-Star Game going down this evening. And also check out another pick from Ross. He talked about it a little bit. He made a total play as well. You guys can find that pick in the link below this video. And for all the best MLB picks all season long, keep it locked right here with us at Sportsbook Review.